I want you to stop telling yourself what you're not and start taking the ideas that you've heard and start figuring out what you are. My name is Cheryl Knowlton, and I am the Chief Energy Officer of Dynamite Productions. I was born with a microphone in my hand. My birth mother has verified this fact. I love to bring the fun. I love to light audiences on fire with energetic, engaging expertise. And my clients from all over the country share with me that's why they hire me. They know that every single time they hire me, even if it's for a multi-day event, I am gonna bring the energy. We wanna make certain that your message is loud and clear, and your ability to execute on those details is incredibly important. I speak to business owners and entrepreneurs, especially those who are hungry to learn how to take what they've already learned in business and in life and learn to create systems to support their future version of themselves. Think about the problems that you are uniquely positioned to solve for your clients, especially now. And if you don't know, it's a great time for you to actually pick up the phone and call them and talk to them. The only wrong way to do this is to not do it, to allow fear to stop you. One of the stories that I get asked to tell a lot is the story about me as my 6-year-old self and my stepmother, and the day that I became a people pleaser. When did that moment happen in your life that you went from feeling like Copernicus called, telling you you were the absolute center of the universe, to feeling like you absolutely lost yourself? Everything we love can be taken from us in an instant. When my beautiful angel mother became an angel herself and died very suddenly of a brain tumor. My poor dad, he was distraught, had no idea how to function without the love of his life, and certainly not how to raise this little almost 5-year-old child by himself. Fast forward 20 months, and now I'm an adorable 6-year-old, and my dad has just remarried. Oh, I so want her to like me. One Saturday afternoon, she took me to her hairdresser. As I sat in the chair, she stood next to me and asked, "What if we cut off your long blonde hair and you get a nice short haircut like mine?" As I watched my hair fall to the floor and looked in the mirror in horror, that's not me. What have I done? You see, in that day, in that moment of choice, I became a people pleaser. I have learned that adult Cheryl can go back and recreate new stories for 5-year-old Cheryl. Now, if you're anything like me, you might feel like you're a recovering people pleaser as well. And it took me more than 40 years to get my 6-year-old self back. We can learn to play all 88 keys on the piano, because beautiful music is made when we love it all. The shadow self, the beautiful self, the facade that we put on every day. All of it is us. The biggest takeaway from that story is that we were all born fascinating, but something happened to make each and every one of us start playing small, and to identify that so that we can go back and recreate and retell the stories that affected the way that we show up in life, so that we can each and every one of us learn to be radically authentic in every single aspect of our lives. So what do we do about the fact that we are working 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week, and we are overwhelmed, overworked, and completely stressed out? Anybody feeling that? Don't judge yourself for where you want to be and have this constant, never-ending, I can't ever be there. You are here. Give yourself some credit. My favorite part of the entire experience is being able to take all of my experiences, bring them to the stage, share them with audiences so that they can have the tools that they need to walk out of there knowing who they are at their best, their most radically authentic self, so they can show up at work, in their personal lives, in all of their relationships as their most authentic self, so they can truly bring themselves, the best of themselves, to work and play every single day. Something happened to make you start playing small, hiding who you really are, thinking that it's safer. What would happen if we uncover who you actually really truly are inside, your unique gifts and talents, and you show up as you in all your glorious splendor? What would happen in your relationships? What would happen at work, in your communication, in your leadership? Are you ready to get started?